Hi, this is not a game devlog. I'm creating Auto Forest Food Fight, a short and fun auto battler where you collect, eat and throw food items with special abilities. My main goal for these videos is to collect player feedback. So if you have 10 minutes and you like to play new games or like to try them out, follow the link in the description. You could even play alongside this video. And please leave a comment with your thoughts. Today I'll just play through another run and explain a bit more about all the mechanics what come up. One thing I changed since the last video was that there's a broader selection of enemies where you're matched against, because in the past version you would very often get matched against the same opponents, which might be very tough opponents, which is not a lot of fun if you're just trying out. So hopefully this is a bit better. So I haven't decided for a specific run yet, so I'll just take what pops out and I'll go with the mango. Then I'll take the blueberry, which is a bit in the same theme of modifying food stats. And I hope to get a double, but I don't, so I might even start re-rolling already, taking 1 damage. Which doesn't help a lot, but maybe I'll take the strawberry for another food stat changing food. Let's go. What I didn't tell before is using the 1, 2, 3 and 4 keys, you can change the animation speed. I think for these videos I will keep it just the same as the default, because it's still tough to follow if you haven't played the game before, but if you're playing more often, it helps to speed it up a bit. So we draw here, which is nice. We take the double blueberry, we take the double mango, and we get another blueberry. So we're off to a decent start, I'd say. So the blueberry plus is quite a decent tier 1 food if you get it in the front, because it copies the opponent's stats, so they can do basically your scaling for you. And when it's a blueberry plus, it will even copy it +1. So yeah, they even help you scaling even more. Here we get matched against a summon team. And they will do a lot of summons. So what I was thinking of is there's a couple of ways to try to win a run or win battles in Auto Forest Food Fight. One is basically rushing, trying to do hard hits early, so that the opponent cannot heal fast enough and you just KO it or leave it so low that it cannot come back. And another way, which the opponent is doing right now, is more like an outliving and outsummoning way, where you just try to survive all the hits and then in the end can just freely throw the rest of your basket. So we take the L here and also are at 2 hard. So I was hoping to get a good run, but this is not the best start. So I think I have to heal in shop a bit to get back. I think we start by eating the blueberries here. It's another fight before we get the tier 2 foods. I think I'll eat another blueberry. So we start slowly healing back. And I'll eat the strawberry here because it heals for 2 health. So we start attacking, which might make the difference. But I see the opponent already has 2 blueberries plus. So I can even decide to eat this instead of leave it in the end, because I think 2 blueberries plus must be stronger than 3 normal blueberries, even though we have 1 food less. So I don't have the best hope, but hopefully at least we do not KO'd. Because if I hadn't explained it before, if you are at 0 in a fight, the run is immediately over. Whereas if you just take a loss but not fully KO'd, then you get 1 card and you can survive until you have 4 losses. The end goal being getting to 25 points. Here you see we copy but we get reduced again, so it doesn't matter a lot. I think this will be a very tough battle. I don't see ourselves winning here, but maybe we can survive, but even that will be tough, I think. Yeah, so I think we just go for another run, another quick run. I'll put the animation speed a bit higher and maybe start Banana Run, which is more the rushing type, but also does self-damage. So we probably end up healing for the second food, but still could be nice. And then we take the watermelon and we get matched with a very similar opponent, funnily enough. I don't take too much into account the opponent's team because I don't like it a lot, but you can do it and try to change your plans according to that. But it's very hard because you're not able to reorder the foods except with special abilities like the orange. Did I speed the animations up? I'm not even sure. So here I'll take cherry, maybe with the intent of just eating it. This is also an interesting food, by the way, because it modifies the status directly. So you can force the opponent to heal and so dodge an attack. There's also a tier 2 food that always forces yourself to be aggro with the next food. So you can even more rush, but also with the risk of not healing, of course, and allowing the opponent to hit you, perhaps. Not a lot of doubles, so we take another cherry, which could be a very funny fight in the end if you double set them to wounded. So here you see we KO them. That's fun. That gives us 5 points, but it might be even bad because we get matched with very strong opponents later. One thing to note is the blueberry copied our banana without the downside of doing self-damage. So it can be a very strong food, but it can even also just get less stats. Here we take one more banana. Banana plus does no self-damage, so that's nice. We eat that. We take another one, or are we going for more cherries? I think I like the cherries as well. And then for the third one, I think we have enough to, in the end, get banana to banana plus. So I'll eat banana and take one more cherry to go for the cherry plus, which I don't play a lot, so it could be fun to see. So I expect the last part of the fight to to force opponent basically to heal more than he needs to, and by that taking no damage. But also it can be hard for us to end with more life that way. So we now see that the opponent is basically overhealing, and we draw with both on 8-8, which is kind of funny. So here we get the tier 2 foods. I think we start by upgrading our old, which this is just a mistake because I was already on 8-8, so I could roll for free. Do I like more health, or do I? I think I do. So I'll start taking chicken legs, which I immediately eat. As you see, it only increases max health. It does not heal the current health as well. Here we roll because we have some more foods to eat. Fries, again, is very strong, but I could also already take an orange, so we can get something else and put it directly to the front. But yeah, I think that's good. But banana plus is also a very good front food, so I'm not sure yet. I think I could also just eat this one. And why not take the fries? And then take the orange, but do I already want to eat it to the front? Yes, I think I want to. So let's see. So we get matched to another person with 0 losses and 7 points, which is a lot more fair than in the previous versions. And we draw, as you see, because the max health doesn't matter, but we have the same health. I'm not sure with these videos if I have to explain the same concepts every time, because many people will see it for the first time, but also hopefully people will follow along and might get bored. So still have to find a bit what I want to focus on. Here, I'm tempted to take another banana, although it's a bit bad to go all in on more tier 1 foods. I'll eat this one and perhaps just also... No, I'll wait with eating this one, because that's the mistake I always make. Is I can heal for free basically, or roll for free by eating it later. So I'll increase my appetite. Appetite, I don't think I explained it this video, is the border where the auto battle system decides whether to eat the foods or throw the foods. If we're at 6 or below, if we're below 6 right now, we eat the frontmost food in our turn, and if we're 6 and above, we throw the food at the enemy. So now by eating the hot dog, this border increases to 7, which builds in a bit more safety. And a falafel is always a good take as a last food. So here we go. We're still fighting people with 0 losses, so gonna expect some strong enemies, hopefully not so strong as to KO us. They still have a lot of foods left, but we KO'd them. Excuse me, that's the strength of the banana basically. Now I'm gonna eat one more cherry, so we also have the cherry plus. Didn't pay attention again to the health, so might be missing out on free rerolls. Do we want more bananas? I don't think so. I think I want to be focusing on stat food mostly. So increase the appetite a bit, why not? And falafel, with the intent on mostly trying to get it to the plus version. Here we can also even take nothing, I think, which... Or I can re-roll knowing I can eat for 2. Also, with this appetite, I'm already in wounded at 7, so I will have to eat anyway. So I'll re-roll once, eat this one, and then take it again. So we know we start out throwing. Which, yeah, I think I have to, but most likely the banana will be used defensively, sadly. But let's see what happens. I think we have a decent chance here. We force them to eat a bit too much, and our appetites are the same. No, they're not, but we still end 8-8 because we just keep on healing and they keep on throwing. So I think it's quite lucky that we draw there. None of this I like. I think I'm just focusing on any stat changing food. So, or I can go for falafel plus. I think I have to take that. So here we see a tier 3 food. I don't even know I reached in the last video. This is the beer, which will grow stronger for every time you find it. It's a big investment. So I think I'll skip on it now, although it is fun to chase, and not sure what I want to take either. So it at least allows me to roll some more because I can keep eating. So a 1 and a 2, or I'll just take the chicken leg here. And do I eat it? I think I do. And let's go fight Rob Boss, the painter guy. So we do a big attack with the banana. We have the falafel plus, which I think will make a big difference, as you can see. Again, we do another KO, so we're very close to winning this. We need to get to 25 points, and KOing is 5 points, I think. So we just keep on focusing on stat foods again. I think it's too late to try to get to fries plus, or not. Or not, maybe. So we take this. Increasing appetite is not nice right now, so we take another fries. And we roll. We eat to go back to aggro, and now what do we take? I think we just take the cherry plus to take anything. It will give us 1 less kiwi spawn, but still I think it's worth it because it also forces our enemies to not throw, basically. They have the test tube, which is a food in a way, which is a very dangerous thing, which will add soar, the soar status to us, which does ourselves self-damage when we throw at them, which is very difficult to overcome because we will be throwing for 2, but then taking 1 damage. I think here we're just short of recovering. This was an insanely strong opponent with already 13 health, but a very low appetite. So we take 1 loss, no hurries, as long as we just stay safely above KO, above the KO point. Still looking for, I think, stat food. So we'll take the stew here for 1 self-heal after every fight. Not the most useful, here we can see it. And we maybe work on more bears. So now the bear is 3-3. The bear, not the bear, not the bear. And we eat. For the SEP players, it's funny, I thought of this food before the, what's the name? The Infinite Peach or the Peach of Divinity? Not sure, came out. So it's fun to see that there are many similarities to think of. So now we get a 4-4 bear already. This player is a bait player, which I think this is so they even played the old version of the bait. We will easily KO them here. So now we get in the territory where there's still not where there's still not enough opponents to find. So we get actually matched with players with an old version of the bait, the honey pot we saw. So we take another KO and we only need 1 more point, which is a draw or a win or a KO to finish the run. So we're looking very strong here. I think I now have to keep the bear and start eating the banana, but first we roll. Fries, upgrading fries is very strong, so we have an insanely strong food right now. And there's only 3 tier 3 fights, so if I want to add more items, of course, the runs have to be longer to even take advantage of having more items. This is a tough balance to strike, which Super Autopets did very well, I think, between not actually being able to force runs, but still feel that you can control a bit and build and look for synergies. We keep rolling a bit. Here we see the bait, which I will not take now, but it's bait or it's not bait. It depends really on the status. So you get a really strong food immediately, but you have to take the hit of 6 damage, which could just KO you in the shop. Right now I just keep rolling. Again, another bait. Take the falafel, so it's in the end again if I eat this. So we eat it. Do we want to roll more? I think we do. And we take another bear for a 5-5 right now. I need to edit that you already see in the shop which stats it will be. And if I eat it now, it will upgrade even faster, but I don't think the run will take much longer. Although this guy is very strong. Again, not surprisingly if you go this far. But we force them to heal, which they would anyway. They apply sword to us and remove a lot of stats, but we still have a lot of kiwi. But throwing will do self-damage and we win, so that's the run. So it's good to see that I can also show a winning run. So again, please, if you're interested, play the game. You might face this opponent because all the opponents are taken from other players' runs, just like in Super Autopets, asynchronously. And then to finish off, leave any comment please with your first impression, even from viewing the video, anything you want to see in a future video. To play the game, see the description and like, subscribe, comment to follow the journey. I never did this until not long ago, but I started just following and liking other creators, and actually it makes YouTube a lot more fun. It makes a lot more of a community, so why not try it out? Thanks for watching.